follows. Variance for minimum side yard requirement, whereas the regulation stipulates a minimum side yard of 25 feet. Requester wishes to construct an addition to existing dwelling, creating a side yard of 20 feet.
And that appeared, it was noticed in the,
Three Village Herald, we know that we sent that to them on 9/7. No, we didn't, we sent that a little earlier than that. I'd have to check the charts.
But notice for tonight.
It's on the 9/9 paper.
All property owners receive a copy of the
With the notice.
did we get any replies mailed in or emailed or anything?
If you have any questions, I mean, I have to tell you why I need it, whatever, it's fine.
Is there a time that the new proposed drawing needs to be, if we do grant this, that the new drawing needs to be back to the building, to the village?
Well, it would be condition of, if we were to approve, it would be condition of approval that she, submit a survey that matches her, that conforms to her request.
And then the building department approves that, based upon the variance,
No,
if we
would
approve it.
Yeah,
Who did she,
They
who
approve
did
the
she
plan.
submit it to?
the, ZBA and the
Building
village.
department.
But if
No,
we
no, wait,
approve
wait.
a variance tonight, we say we're granting this as noticed,
What contingent to?
is, I'm sorry?
What contingent to?
Right, is that, wouldn't that be, wouldn't the building inspector or the planning board be able to approve whatever new drawing was brought before them based upon our, contingent upon our?
Yes, but we should have it in our records also, so she should,
Okay. I was just gonna say, but does it have to be re-noticed to come back for another
No.
hearing, or it's just continued?
no, it's a condition of the approval.
It's conditional approval. So for Mrs. Dion's purposes, if we grant this, what does this mean for her going forward? She just needs to get a new drawing and bring it back to us in a month? Or,
Submit it to the village. Before she does anything, she's going to need to get a correct survey.
okay,
Submitted to both the village, like to the building department. There.
right.
So it's in our records. Because the next time you come, somebody will be looking at this, trying to figure out what happened, and they'll see that it doesn't match up, so that we need something that matches up.
Okay,
What does that mean to be as far as going ahead and getting a building permit?
You need to have Mr. Eason, before you can apply, before you can get a building permit, you have to have Mr. Eason,
Before I can get the building permit?
right, make the change in the survey.
And we submit the survey.
And so if we go with the extension of 5 feet, there's no way that can change back so I can get the building permit?
Change back to
The 5-foot extension so I can go ahead and start work? Because this is already going into winter time, I've got my parents involved,
We'll explain to them that your survey wasn't correct.
I will, okay.
But
Okay,
It's,
so I
I mean,
can't
it's
get a
fairly
building,
simple.
sorry.
Do you think it's, do you think it's, if you're an architect, do you think it's a big, we need to have a correct survey in our records.
I can do it, and I'm happy to seal it, but I'm not a surveyor.
Yeah.
I'll stand by it, it's not a complicated revision.
my question procedurally is, if we do vote and we grant this, why does it come back before us? Why is it then in our purvey? Because if we granted it, wouldn't it be then the building departments or the, why do I keep saying building department?
Joe, you don't mean it comes back
Doesn't
before
come
us
back
as
to
a
us.
board convened, you mean it goes into our file?
Goes
The
into
new
our
drawing
file.
goes into our file
Oh, okay,
attached to
alright,
this.
okay, so, and then the building department, the inspector would then approve it based upon what we determined tonight with a new drawing.
Yes.
And then we have a new drawing put into our file to say, this is the subsequent drawing that it is according to our decision and this is what we've approved.
Yes.
Okay, so as this drawing stands, this is not the approval that we're giving tonight, correct? Okay, so this is the drawing from tonight's date. Okay, so that being said, is there any other comment or question? Anything else you wanna add?
Yes, I just want to get it clear. So I have to have T and do the survey before I can get my building permit,
I think that's
conclusion?
proper. I mean, the other, to be honest with you, the alternative is to just adjourn the hearing until your survey matches your application, but I think we're trying
Unfortunately, I
to,
have somebody come and dig the foundation, I've got the mason on board, this is,
right, so I think the board would like to help you out and move it, get something done tonight if that's possible.
Okay, so that being said, does anyone, we have to go through the criteria, I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead, sorry.
Is this a one-story addition? And how high will it be?
I have to measure the ridge.
Yes.
Where's the ridge on the house? On this, is the gable on that side of the house?
Yeah, it's just a lower gable, cause that's well,
It's
because
Cape Cod.
it's a cave, right, so you got the half story in the back, but it's higher, it's below that ridge. In fact, there's a full-size window being put into that bedroom up there for egress. And the roof clears it, it's below that.
Okay, do you have anything else to add?
No.
Okay. So now, we need to determine the criteria that we're required to go over for whether we should grant the variance. The first is this an undesirable change or detriment to the neighborhood? Yes or no?
You
No?
always keep the hybrid house that's sitting out there, and that'll really increase the value.
Well, we have to,
of the
statutorily, we have to go through these factors, so that would be a no from all of us. Can an alternative accomplish the applicant's goal?
No, not then.
From the goal that you've stated about your parents and
There is no other place to.
anybody have anything other than a no? No, from all of us. Is the request substantial? I would say no.
No.
Anybody say yes? No? No from all of us? Will the variance have an adverse impact on the neighborhood? That's a no. And is the problem self-created? Yes. As most variance requests are, because you're wanting to do construction, so yes. So in light of those answers, does anyone have a motion? Okay, what's your motion?
Approve.
So, so Randy, let's see, motion to approve contingent to the conditions that Mr. Poquott indicated. Second? Carl? Carol, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All of us? Okay, so if you have any further questions, you have my email, my phone number, and the clerk also can help you, and if there's, and if your surveyor, I would imagine, has any questions, he would know who to get in touch with, but everything clear.
Yep, we're good, thank you.
Thank you very much.